Have you heard about Dahbia Benkired? Let me tell you about this despicable woman who took the life of a child. A crime so horrifying that it not only broke a nation's heart but also reignited a political storm in France. In October 2022, 12-year-old Lola Daviet lived with her parents in the caretaker's apartment of a Paris building. That's where she encountered Dahbia Benkired, a 24-year-old Algerian woman who had once come to France on a student visa but, by then, was homeless and unstable, staying temporarily with her sister in the same building. On the afternoon of October 14th, cameras captured Dahbia talking to Lola outside. Moments later, the two entered together. She told the girl she needed help with a package upstairs. Lola never came back down. Hours later, her body was discovered inside a trunk in the courtyard, bound, bruised, and lifeless. The autopsy confirmed what investigators feared: torture, sexual assault, and asphyxiation. Evidence quickly led police to Dahbia Benkired. Her fingerprints and DNA were everywhere, on the tape, on the bags, on the trunk itself. Witnesses even recalled her dragging it through the building. She was arrested that same night. When questioned, her story shifted again and again. At first, she confessed, calmly describing every brutal act. Then she changed her story, saying it had all been a dream, something imagined. She told police she felt humiliated by men and by life, and that she wanted to make someone else feel small. Psychiatrists later diagnosed her with an antisocial and sadistic personality, but concluded she was not insane. She knew what she was doing. During her trial, she sat mostly expressionless. Prosecutors called her actions an act of pure evil, born from cruelty alone. In her final words, Dahbia faced the court and asked for forgiveness. Her voice was quiet, but the room stayed silent. No one believed she meant it. Just 3 days ago, on October 24, 2025, the French court sentenced her to life imprisonment without parole, the harshest sentence in French law, and the first time a woman in France has ever received it. The verdict has already sent ripples through the country. Lawmakers are openly discussing whether France needs tighter immigration and deportation enforcement, since Benkired had been ordered to leave the country months before the crime, but never did. For France, this case is more than a tragedy. It's a haunting reflection of failure, violence, and the evil one human can inflict on another. And as the world reads her name in headlines, let us remember the ones who truly mattered. Lola Daviet, a bright 12-year-old girl whose life was stolen far too soon. And her father, Johan Daviet, who passed away on February 23, 2024. According to court testimony and medical findings, Johan's death was ruled as the result of grief and relapse brought on by the unbearable loss of his daughter. He had fallen back into drinking after years of sobriety, and the court officially deemed that he had died of grief following the murder of his beloved Lola. May they both rest in peace, forever reunited, untouched by the darkness that took them. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps keep me motivated to make more of these videos. Although these stories are for entertainment purposes only, I always do my best to stay factual and bring you the most accurate information I can find. Stay curious, stay safe, and as always, stay spooky.